Your Lordship, Chancellor, Chairperson of the Ines Rwengeri governing body, representatives of the Ministry of Education, Vice Chancellor, government representatives, esteemed faculty members, proud parents and families, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. Good morning. Muraho. Muraho. Nishimiye kuwa hano. I am delighted to be here because this is my first time in Musanze. I come from, if you walked in that direction many, many days and get to a very tall mountain with snow at the top, I come from somewhere near there. So I'm very delighted to be here. Today is a remarkable day, a day of pride, of joy and fulfillment. We gather here not only to celebrate academic success, but to honor perseverance, discipline, and dreams that have brought you to this moment, graduates. To the bachelor's graduates, this day marks a new beginning, the first of many great milestones in your professional lives. To the master's graduates, this moment crowns years of dedication, leadership, and pursuit of excellence. You have each shown that no dream is too far when fueled by hard work and determination. Let's take a moment to applaud your achievement and all those who have supported you, your lecturers, mentors, families, supporters, sponsors, and friends. As you've heard, I'm the chairman of Chanson International. Thank you very much for the kind introduction, Rwengeri. Education, as we know, is more than what we learn in books. It is about who we become through the learning process. Here at Ines Rwengeri, you have learned not only knowledge and technical skills, but you have also learned the values of innovation, integrity, and service. You have faced challenges such as academic struggles, sleepless nights, financial pressures, but you have stood firm. Those moments were not setbacks. They were the foundation of your strength. And remember this, that this achievement today is not the end of your learning, as has been mentioned. It is a license to keep growing, to keep questioning, and keep contributing. Allow me to share a short story about someone who, very similar to you, went through this institution. A few years ago, a young woman from a small village dreamed of becoming an engineer. Her parents were farmers and money was always tight. Many people told her that it was impossible that girls from her background could afford university. But she refused to give up. She applied for financial support. She worked part-time. She walked long distances to attend classes. There were days she studied under candlelight, and nights she almost lost hope. Years later, she graduated, top of her class. Today, she works on renewable energy projects that bring light to rural communities, including her own. When asked what kept her going, she said, "I realized that every challenge was not blocking my path. It was building my strength." Graduates like her, each of you has faced your own version of the story, and each of you has proven that determination and purpose can turn dreams into reality. Today's world is fast changing, it is complex, it is interconnected. To thrive, we must learn to collaborate, we must learn to work together rather than compete, we must learn to share rather than to hoard, and we must lead by example. The strength of Rwanda lies not in its size, but in the unity and creativity of its people. You are the generation that will drive sustainable growth, digital innovation, social transformation, not just in Rwanda, but across the continent and the globe. Stay connected as alumni, mentor the next generation, and remember that when one of you succeeds, you all succeed. Speaking of unity and shared purpose, allow me to introduce the Chansen community. Out of the 1,700 or so of you that are graduating, there are 319 of you that are Chansen graduates. Chansen believes that no talented young person should be held back from education because of financial barriers. Through a unique model known as an income share agreement, students are supported to study today and they later pay back once they are earning. This creates a cycle of opportunity where every graduate's success supports the next generation of students who need financing. But Chansen is more than a financing model. We are creating a community of purpose-driven individuals across Africa and beyond, starting from Rwanda, where Chansen International started, and spreading across the continent and beyond, committed to lifelong growth, collaboration, and impact. As you embark on your professional journey, I invite all Chansen community members who graduated today to stay connected with Chansen, join the community, share your experiences, and continue the cycle of empowerment. As you step forward into this next chapter, I encourage you to carry 3 forms of readiness with you. First, readiness for the job market. Approach your career with confidence, with innovation, integrity, knowing that your education has equipped you not only to find work, but to create opportunities. Second, be ready to give back by honoring your community, your commitments to your community, the Chansen community, through your repayment obligations, and ensuring that the next young person can access the same opportunities that you have been given. And finally, readiness to be ambassadors, to share the story of Chansen, the story of your educational journey, and open the doorway for other young people to pursue higher education without fears of financial barriers. Together, your collective success will fuel the dreams for the next generation. Finally, to all graduates of Ines Rwengeri today, you celebrate an achievement built on courage and faith. Tomorrow you begin a new chapter, one that demands wisdom, resilience, and hope. Go forward and be the change our communities and our societies dream of. Be innovators, be problem solvers, be leaders with empathy and purpose. And always remember, the future is not something we wait for, but it is something we create. It has been said that a society grows great when old men and old women plant trees under whose shade they will never sit. Today, you are the trees that have been planted by your families, by your communities, by your society, by your nation. So we look forward to enjoying generations of the shade that you will provide, your communities, your societies, and the globe. Congratulations to the class of 2025 Ines Rwengeri. May your journey be filled with purpose, success, and service. Murakoze.